Breaking news, folks. Joe Biden just went on national television, said the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, even after he left American citizens and Afghan allies behind, was a, quote, extraordinary success. He then blamed former President Donald J. Trump. Wait, if it was a success, why blame Trump? It's all very confusing. But that's the hallmark of this socialist anti-American administration. They are perpetually confused. Welcome, everybody. You've found the Chris Salcedo Show here on Newsmax TV. I am your liberty-loving Latino. Do not confuse me with loudmouth leftist Latinos out there. I actually love my country, the United States of America. The American military presence in Afghanistan is now gone. Some are saying that America's longest war is now over. They are wrong. The manner in which we left, the new enemies we created, and the Americans we left behind signal a future that will come. I can assure every American within the sound of my voice of that tonight. Biden's death and destruction has only just begun. That's the sobering reality we face in tonight's preamble. Soon after U.S. forces left Afghanistan, this was the scene, according to a senior U.S. official. We're told that is the sound of house-to-house executions in Kabul following the U.S. military's departure. One journalist on Twitter was quoted as saying, quote, "There are no words for what this administration has done to us all, Afghan and American. But I, your liberty-loving Latino, I have some words. I think they're appropriate. Reckless, dishonorable, feckless, callous, un-American." Hundreds of American families, well, there could be more, we just don't know. They're getting a real sense of what Biden the boob and his socialists have done to them. Reports are coming in from all over. Newsmax, Fox News, CNN, congressional offices. They're all reporting that American men, women, and children have been left behind by Biden's government, left behind in an Afghanistan controlled by the terrorist Taliban. How long will it take for the Taliban to track down those Americans after Team Biden gave over a list of their identities along with a list of our Afghan allies to the Taliban? The families of 13 service members are without their loved ones tonight because Biden and his top military brass threw their lives away by relying on that same Taliban for a security force around Kabul's airport, a trust that proved to be deadly. Many of you might remember that Biden promised that all Americans would get out of Afghanistan.
We're going to do everything in our power to get all Americans out and our allies out.
He promised, but like all left-wingers, Xi Jinping, Nicolas Maduro, Vladimir Putin, like all of them, Joe Biden is a liar celebrated by the socialists in his party, especially Nancy Pelosi. This contemptible Speaker of the House praised Biden by saying that he was, quote, to be commended for his strong leadership and exceptional focus on bringing American military involvement in Afghanistan to an end, end quote. Commended? In my view, Biden and his socialists deserve to be condemned, not commended. While Biden was orchestrating the most humiliating foreign policy defeat for the United States in the modern era, his party was busy promoting fundraisers for America's enemies. According to the Washington Free Beacon, Representative Rashida M.F. Tlaib, a socialist from Michigan, she shared a tweet that advertised a fundraiser for an organization with ties to Hamas and the Taliban last week. As we all know, Tlaib and her hate-filled squad has a long history of anti-Semitic rhetoric. She urged donations to Beitul Amal, a Texas-based nonprofit that experts say Beitul Amal helps fundraise for Hamas and distributes aid to the families of martyrs of the Palestinian people. One of the group's leaders, a man named Mazen Mokhtar, has been accused of working with the Taliban and other terrorist groups. If it's an enemy of the United States, the Democrat socialists can be counted on to raise money for them. And what has been this administration's response to Americans' natural disgust, outrage, and demands for accountability? Well, the administration does what they did to Americans they left behind in Afghanistan. They turn their backs and walk away.
Thanks for listening.
Mr. Secretary, did this administration break its word that no American would be left behind?
As sure as I'm sitting here tonight, I can assure every American that Biden and his socialists will walk away from all of you as well. I can assure all of you Americans that socialists will abandon you too, just like they did our fellow citizens in Afghanistan to one degree or another. And they will lie to you in hopes that they can keep their jobs and never be held accountable. Those who survive the Taliban's executions will be told that America abandoned them. They will be recruited into a jihadist movement dedicated to killing Americans. And they will be armed with weapons gifted to them by a socialist Democrat administration. Whether they come over in a clumsily vetted asylum group or they come waltzing across the wide open southern border, they will come looking to kill Americans, all because Biden the boob and his socialists are in charge. Our combat mission in Afghanistan may be over, but the consequences of the first anti-American party to ever capture power in our country is going to do lasting damage to us all.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.